It is 7 p.m. on a Saturday. We got Ron with me right now, which is awesome. Thank you, Ron. Thanks for making an appearance. I'm your host, Nelson Velazquez, and welcome to the Grid. We're going to be performing improv comedy for you this evening. That is comedy that is completely off the cuff at the top of the dome based on your suggestions. But I'm not going to be doing it alone. I'm going to be doing it with Ron. I'm your host, Nelson Velazquez. Lisa, Chris, Susan, Angie off the mic, and Ignacio at a minimum. I think that's what I'm going to have. This is your cast of the Grids. Wave at your adoring public, everybody. Wave at your adoring public. And I mentioned Chris because Chris is our guest player this evening. How are you doing tonight, Chris?
Doing good, doing good.
Excellent.
Happy
Chris,
to be here.
You are in Chicago right now. You are suffering from the same snow effect that we got down here. Have the streets been plowed yet?
They have, but my back parking lot has a lot of ice we got to keep chipping away at.
Cool. Excellent. We have the perfect person. Francis Veltri is a good ice mover. You can hit up Francis Veltri. He's one of our players. You can hit him up. He's great moving ice. Not only is he great at moving ice, he's also great at comedy. Like I mentioned, I have Angie Heid off the mic, but on the mic, off the screen. That's what I meant to say. Angie, can you say hello to everybody? Hello. Angie is going to be taking your suggestions to the chat and getting them ready for our scenes this evening and handling all the graphics and all the stuff. We can't do the show without her. So please give some props in the chat for Angie. Angie, we're playing a number of games and we've got a special slot for tonight. But we've got a number of games that we're playing for. We need suggestions. What are some of the suggestions we're looking for tonight? Yes, Chris. You got questions about Chris? Ask them now. We need to find out what they are now. So we need all those in the chat, and we're going to be going through all your suggestions and picking the best ones or the not so best ones while we're at it. Tonight we are going to end our show with what we call an Arma Slacker, where we get to know Chris, our guest, even more intimately than we already know him, through your questions about sketch comedy, or maybe about Chris himself. Maybe you have some questions about improv, or Chicago, or ice, or his back lot. We don't know. So go ahead, put those in the chat. We're going to pick some of those, and Chris is going to do some stuff with it, and it'll be great. You'll love it. Before that, we're going to murder people with our jokes in a game called CSI MSU. Before that, we're going to play a game called 3 Rooms, where we take you to a location and you see 3 distinct scenes in that place. It is fantastic. Before that, it's a special surprise. You'll see what's up for that. Before that, we're going to do our favorite game of gibberish opera. Chris is a fantastic singer. We're going to find out how well he sings in this game. Before that, we're going to play our time-honored tradition of covered thumbs folded. It's our own game. You're going to enjoy it. It's going to be great. Before that, we're going to check to see if the remedial ABCs that Lisa has been giving us have stuck in a game called ABCs. Thank you, Ron. Thank you, Ron. We need ACB.
We were practicing at home.
Excellent. But before that, you know what? I've got joke tellers to the left of me, joke tellers to the right, and I'm stuck in the middle with these cats. We're going to tell some jokes right here, right now, in a game called 185. This is how it works. I'm going to go to you, Angie. You're going to give us an object, and then we are going to make some jokes based off of that. Does that work? I think so. I think we're going to go with it. Cool. Angie, we're looking for what for this game? What are we looking for? Excellent. And do you have any objects for us that we can use for this game? Just one more time for me. Give me that. Plaque, like a plaque. Got it. You put on your wall. Excellent. 185 plaques, everybody. 185 plaques.
Ron, 185 plaques. Walking to a bar. The bartender says, "Hey, we don't serve no plaques in here." And 185 plaques say, "Well, I guess there's no sense in hanging around."
Oh!
She was
Susan.
Nice.
185 plaques walk into a bar. The bartender says, hey, we don't serve plaques in here. And the plaques say, well, I guess you just went from a winner to a loser.
Oh.
Chris, 185 plaques walk into a bar. Bartender says, we don't serve plaques here. And 185 plaques say, fine, we'll go drink in the mountain.
Oh.
Lisa, 185 plaques walked into the bar. Bartender says, I'm sorry, I can't serve plaques in here. 185 plaques said, we should have seen the writing on the wall.
Oh, nice. Nelson, 185 plaques walking to a bar. Bartender says, hey, we don't serve your kind here. 185 plaques say, well, that's weird. We were sent in here by gingivitis.
Oh.
Oh,
Ron, 185 plaques walk into a bar. The bartender says, hey, we don't serve no plaques in here. And 185 plaques say, can't we get a participation drink?
Oh, we're going to keep it moving. Angie, what's another object we should make jokes about? 185 remote controls. 185 remote controls. Yeah.
Susan.
Go ahead, Susan.
185 remote controls walk into a bar. The bartender says, I don't serve remote controls in here. The remote controls go, oh, well, we're turned off.
Oh.
Lisa, 185 remote controls walked into the bar. Bartender says, I'm sorry, not serving remote controls in this place. They said, well, we didn't mean to push your buttons.
Hey, Ignacio,
Chris.
185 remote controls walk into a bar. Bartender says, we don't serve remote controls in here. The remote controls extend their hand, lift their middle fingers, and click them off.
Hey, Chris, take it.
Oh man, 185 remote controls coming to a bar. Bartender says, we don't serve remote controls. And 185 remote controls say, oh, I just wanted to get some change.
Oh, Ron, 185 remote controls walk into a bar. The bartender says, hey, we don't serve no remote controls in here. And 185 remote controls say, hey, if we happen to sit on you accidentally, will you change your mind?
Oh,
Oh,
185 remote controls walk into a bar. Bartender says, hey, we don't serve your kind here. 185 remote controls get really, really angry and say, you know what? Just look at our faces. We're so infrared.
Ignacio, 185 remote controls walk into a bar. Bartender says, we don't serve remote controls in here. The remote controls say, Roku.
Oh, we're going to do that one. We're going to keep going with a new suggestion, though. What is the next suggestion, Angie? 185 Tonka trucks? Cool, we're going to age ourselves a bit on this one. I love it. 185 Tonka trucks.
Ron, 185 Tonka trunks walk into a bar. The bartender says, hey, don't serve no Tonka trucks in here. And 185 Tonka trunks say, well, we're just going to take a dump on that.
Oh,
185 Tonka trucks walk into a bar. Bartender says, we don't serve your kind. And 185 Tonka trucks say, oh, wheelie.
Oh,
Nice. Ignacio, 185 Tonka trucks walk into 185 rusty Tonka trucks walk into a bar. Bartender says, we don't serve rusty Tonka trucks in here. And so they gave him tetanus.
Lisa, 185 Tonka trucks walked into a bar. Bartender says, I'm sorry, I don't serve Tonka trucks in my bar. 185 Tonka trucks said, well, we'll just roll on by. Roll.
Yeah.
No, 185 Elvis-like Tonka trucks walk into a bar. Bartender says, hey, we don't serve your kind here. The 185 Elvis-like Tonka trucks say, well, we're going to leave, and we're going to leave with our Tonka burning love.
Sure.
I need one of those trucks, Rod.
All right, last one, Angie. What's our last suggestion for this game? 185 garlic presses.
Ron, 185 garlic presses walk into a bar. Bartender says, hey, we don't serve no garlic presses in here. And 185 garlic presses say, well, that stinks.
Oh, Ron, good one.
Chris, 185 garlic presses walk into a bar. Bartender says, I don't serve garlic presses around here. And 185 garlic presses say, oh, yeah, buddy, you're toast.
Oh,
Nice.
Lisa, 185 garlic presses walk into the bar. Bartender says, hey, I'm not serving no garlic presses in my bar. The garlic presses say, well, you don't have to mince words.
Oh.
Susan. 185 garlic presses walk into a bar. The bartender says, we don't serve garlic presses here. And the garlic presses say, well, then I guess this relationship is clover.
Oh, and that scene. We're going to end it. Yes. Give it up for our fantastic joke tellers. That was an awesome set. If you're enjoying what we're doing here, there's going to be a link in the chat eventually. You can go and donate. If you haven't already donated, thank you for all of you who bought tickets for tonight's show. We really do appreciate it. But if you find it in your heart to give, we ask you to drop a $5 right into our coffers. So it really will help keep this and other endeavors going. Moving on to our next game, can I please turn it over to Ron?
Why, thank you, Nelson. So, hey, you heard it. In honor of Francis, we're going to play ABC because that is his ultimate game. So what goes on in this game? We'll get a letter from Angie that came from the audience. We'll get a relationship for our players. And then Nelson, Chris, and Ignacio will mesmerize you by starting sentences in alphabetical order with those letters. If they are wrong or they delay too much, you will hear me give the awfully loud "et" just to let them know they screwed up, and we will continue. Ignacio, hate to say this, but disappear, my friend. You're the walk-on. Nothing personal. All right, Angie, give us a letter from the audience. P as in Paul. P as in Paul, and the relationship for our actors. Ooh, a TikTok influencer and the biggest fan. Starting with the letter P, actors lights up.
Hey, welcome to my house. Palin.
Quick question. Are you going to do that sumo move that you showed on your TikTok?
Right. Yeah, absolutely. I'd do anything for my fans.
Sup?
Tell me this. What made you want to subscribe to my TikTok?
Understand I don't have a lot going on in my life, and you are it, my friend.
Very well, my friend. I salute you. Take this drink.
Oh, wine.
extra bull piss inside, bro. It's extreme.
Yes!
Zoology is kind of like a thing for me, man. Like, I've been studying all kinds of bulls and cows and even emus. And I figure if they've got something special, I'm going to drink it. And I'm going to give it to you.
Awesome. Animals are the best.
Best? They're the gnarliest.
Cockatoo?
Dude, you speak my language. Have another one.
Elephant piss.
For real. Everybody knows that the elephant has an elevated sense of memory, so why not drink whatever it excretes?
I'm going to pause you for a second. Ignacio, you realize you need to walk on at some point.
Yes, I was just about to actually with my line. Go ahead and finish up your thing here because I got the room reserved next.
Hey, Dad, I was just showing my brand new friend here, like, hey, how it is that we keep our influence.
Paid a lot of money for this. I got kicked out now?
Just so you know, I'm here doing my dads of TikTok dancing. So I got the room next, and your time is up.
Know this. When it comes to the best fathers ever, this is my dad.
Leo, come on. You're too much.
Man,
That is his real name.
Man, you guys are funny.
No doubt.
I want to let you also know, Dad, I wrecked our only mode of transportation, the hovercraft.
Oh, your mom's going to be pissed. It's okay. It's okay. You got more likes and more subscribers than I do. It's going to be okay.
Quick question. How many subscribers do you have?
Realistically or virtually?
So tell them.
Terrible numbers. It sounds like
26.
Unbelievable. I've only got 50, but we're living the life. Yeah.
And we're going to call it there because it's getting sad. And our performers seem tired.
We're going to keep things moving. If you didn't know, we've got plenty of other shows that are going on. Go to improductionsllc.com/calendar and click on our calendar, and you can see all the dates that we have going on. We have Los Improviachis doing shows. We've got The Grid doing shows. We've got Love and Improv doing shows, and we're adding more as we speak. So please go check out our calendar. While we're at it, let me get Susan, Lisa, and Ron up on the screen. Yes, these beautiful people are going to play a time-honored tradition of cover, thumbs, folded. The way it works is that they're going to perform a scene, and at any given time, they must assume one of three positions, either have their face covered, their thumbs up, or their arms folded, hence cover, thumbs, folded. And they're going to switch in between those as we go along. Angie, what is our suggestion for this game? Are there any destinations that we rejected? Okay, I can do that. Wally World, wow. Inside of a TARDIS. TARDIS, yes, it's not what you think, Lisa. It's not what you think.
Oh, it's what I think.
All right, let's see who, Doctor Who, knows what's going on inside of this TARDIS. You're going to the TARDIS as a destination. Players, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and lights up.
You know, I didn't believe this was real. I didn't believe it was real.
No, I never would have guessed.
I don't want to sit in back. Why can't I sit in the middle, up front?
Sitting in the back, I get car sick back there. TARDIS sick.
And I'm driving, so I can't be in back.
I still don't understand why I can't sit in the middle.
That's where we're keeping our snacks.
Your snacks are more important than me?
Yeah, kinda. I mean,
Here, let me give some to each of you.
thanks.
That is a good snack.
No one's going to offer to give me any?
Oh, here, you can have a bite of mine.
I would, but I'm in the back.
I'll get in the back.
No, somebody's got.
Happy now.
Yeah,
Well, now it's kind of crowded back here.
You were supposed to get in the front. That was the whole purpose.
Oh, all right, no problem.
listen, you guys, you got to pick a spot, okay? I can't keep jumping all over the place.
Well, that's the fun of a road trip.
Let's just all get along. Make it a happy trip.
All right, yeah. Let's just all, smile on our faces. We can have fun together.
You say that with a glare in your eye.
Who's better?
I don't know if I can trust you.
Hey, can I make a request? Can we open a window? Your perfume is really starting to irritate my eyes.
My perfume? You think my perfume is irritating your eyes?
I think I would just get out and hitchhike.
I'm not going to stop you.
I'm not going to stop you either.
Well, then, if nobody's stopping me, I'm driving and I'm speeding.
I'm really crying because of that perfume, guys.
How did I end up in the back?
You weren't paying attention, that's how.
Agnut?
Oh, can I have a Clark bar?
Take the Zagnut.
You'll
Well,
take anything.
Here you go. A Zagnut for you and a Clark bar for you. And again, I get left out.
Oh, my head. Wow. Ow. It doesn't matter what side I chew on. It just hurts. How old is this Clark bar?
I give you the Zagnut.
No wonder it's so crunchy. You know I'm allergic to coconut.
It's what you asked for. Here, let me do a blind draw.
Here, do you need your EpiPens?
I'll take one of those, and I'll take one of these, and I'm going to do both at the same time.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
Why don't you want to have any fun?
No.
Hey, does anybody know where the TARDIS actually is?
And see. All right, for this next presentation, can I please get Chris and Susan up on the screen, please? Chris, then Susan. Excellent. And then can I get Ignacio, then Lisa? Ignacio, then Lisa up on the screen. We're going to play a game called Gibberish Opera. Little did you know, Chris and Susan are opera singers. I did not know that. And Ignacio knew. I did not know that. I learned this literally on Monday. Ignacio and Lisa are opera aficionados and can translate whatever language they're singing in into English, and it's phenomenal, their skills at this point. So I'm going to go ahead and bow out of this one. Angie, what are we getting for this one? Okay, and do we have the title ready? Carmen the Repair Shop Opera. Brilliant. Love it. We're moving with it. My opera singers, let me have my translators go and turn off their cameras, please, so we can focus on the singers. Excellent. Chris and Susan, are you ready?
Yes.
I need you to please take a look at my car, Carmen.
We, me, so me.
I am Carmen, and I can fix anything.
Yeah, it's making this weird noise when I beep, 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 honking. It goes, brah, brah.
No, me no simpati. No, me no.
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't seen this in over 20 years, but I'm afraid your jigabugga is missing.
It's pronounced Peugeot.
No, me no, me no, me no.
Well, that's fine. I can put the fuse in right now, but it'll cost you 3 times as much.
Okay, complete truth. I removed the jigabugga myself. I wanted to see you again. I want to take you out to dinner. Pasta, wine, garlic bread, the works.
I have been waiting for you to ask me that since you walked in.
by the way.
Okay, here goes. Will you go to dinner with me tonight? Carmen?
Hmm?
I'm so happy that Carmen said yes. I'm so happy that Carmen said yes.
Okay, so I'll meet you on the corner of 5th and Main, and then we'll just go right around the corner and get married at church.
Fifth and Main? That's Veltry's very good, the pasta. Yes, I'm in.
And that's it! Ladies and gentlemen, for this next segment, we're starting a brand new segment. It's called The Recap. And without further ado, we're bringing on our best comedian tonight, John Welch.
Thank you, Nelson, and welcome to The Recap, where I'm going to give you the top 20 news stories from the month. Let's dive into the biggest stories of January 2022. According to annual reports, Microsoft Cloud revenue has continued to grow and is showing no signs of slowing down. It's officially grown into and reclassified as a Microsoft hurricane. A time capsule from 1887 was found under a statue of Confederate General Robert E. Lee. While it's been hotly debated as to whether or not to take down monuments to the Confederacy, Nicolas Cage has suddenly become a very vocal supporter of opening them up. Republicans are pushing new anti-voter fraud measures to install election police at polling stations. Don't worry, though, they'll be doing routine gun checks at the entrance. If you don't have a gun, you can't vote. How else would you punch a hole in the ballot? The rumors about Tom Brady and his retirement have gotten debunked again this week. I mean, when will these two finally get together? Ross and Rachel had less of a will, they won't they?
Oh.
Wait, I'm sorry, what's this I'm getting? Tom Brady did retire at the end of January. I thought they were on a break.
Oh.
A recent study showed that giving mothers cash payouts increases their children's intelligence. After reading this, I paid my mom back the $20 I owed her, and I'm already feeling more smarterer. CBD in cannabis has been shown to block the spread of COVID-19 in petri dishes. The CDC updated their recommendations that it's okay to be unmasked indoors, but only if that room is hotboxed. Mars Wrigley, the chocolate company, rebranded their M&M characters in the midst of fighting multiple child slavery lawsuits. When asked why they made the green M&M less sexy, they said it was to help capture a younger audience.
Oh, God.
Scientists discovered that saliva tests are in fact more effective than nasal swab tests when searching for COVID. Some people are more excited about this development than others. I am excited to announce that everything is going swimmingly with the newly launched James Webb Telescope, even though it was dropped on the floor only a few months ago. It goes to show you can be dropped as a baby and turn out fine. No matter how many times I tell my cousin this, though, she still won't let me hold her baby again. Angry gamers are fighting against the introduction of crypto into their favorite games by attempting to crash the crypto market. If I had a nickel for every time angry gamers tried to crash a financial market, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. The FBI arrested a man who stole hundreds of book manuscripts before they were published, not for any nefarious reason, but because he wanted to read them first. He would have gotten away with it too if his parents hadn't caught him reading under the covers after bedtime.
Aww.
Joni Mitchell announced that she was going to follow Neil Young's lead and remove all of her music from Spotify if they don't remove Joe Rogan's podcast. You'd think she'd be more of a political centrist, considering that she's seen both sides now.
Ooh.
Meanwhile, in fashion, knit clothing is making a huge comeback. In response to untenable working conditions, grandmas everywhere have gone on strike. Included in their demands are that you call them more and let them know that you're eating well. Scientists recently discovered that leaving owl poop in a potential home will make other owls feel more comfortable moving in. As my realtor keeps on trying to tell me, this is an owl-specific behavior, and if I want to sell my house, I need to stop pooping on the floor. Oh, Susan. Science seems to suggest otherwise. A truck carrying 100 monkeys crashed this week, spilling monkeys all over a Pennsylvania freeway, several of which are now missing. 5 of these missing monkeys were found jumping on a bed, but one fell off and bumped his head. I've been told Mama called the doctor, and the doctor said no more monkeys jumping on the bed. We'll keep you apprised of this condition as the situation develops. A seal who has set up home 100 miles up the Hudson River was released back to its New York sanctuary after getting a nasty infection from a trip down to Atlantic City. Luckily, dealing with New Yorkers' unwanted infections from weekend trips to Atlantic City is every New Jersey hospital's specialty. A German shepherd named Tinsley led New Hampshire State Police to his owner's rollover car crash. Tinsley's owner later attributed his rescue to having just finished teaching Tinsley roll over and play dead. In Michigan, nearly 500 parakeets were abandoned at an animal shelter. If you want to buy an inexpensive bird, now's the time. I hear they're going cheap. A donor heart from a genetically mutated pig was successfully transplanted into a human being last week. Take that, Wilbur. You stole our hearts as children, and now we're stealing yours.
Oh.
Too soon, too soon.
And finally, the Bidens brought home a new pet cat, which seems like a bad political move, considering that the last president to invite a pussy to the White House bedroom got impeached for it.
Oh!
That's the January 22 recap. Back to you, Nelson.
Big round of applause for John Welch. Thank you, John, for that segment. And that is Scene. Gentlemen, that was awesome. Thank you, John, for giving us the recap for 2022. But we are going to take you to a location, I believe, that has 3 different locations within it. And let me go ahead and get the entire cast up on the screen. But let's get it in this order. Ignacio, I love the fact that you popped up first, which is great. Let me go ahead and get Chris up on the screen first. Ron, and then Susan. And finally, Lisa and Ignacio. That's what we want to do here. Beautiful. Awesome. We now know our pairings as a reminder. Love it. Cool. So we need a location, a location with 3 common areas. Angie, are there any in the chat that we can choose from? A cat cafe with 3 distinct rooms. I believe we can handle that. So we're going to play a game of 3 rooms, 3 distinct areas of this cat cafe, 3 different scenes, and let's see what happens. Let me go ahead and have Ron, Susan, Lisa, and Ignacio turn off their cameras. And Chris, are you ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. And lights up. These cats are delicious. These are, oh my God.
I had the wrong impression when you hired me here, but these are delicious with the barbecue sauce and the honey nut. Oh.
You know, I thought at first, it was going to be a little weird to throw them up on the grill, but these things toast up very, very nicely on the grill.
Yeah. Yeah, and there's so many of them. They're just like almost giving them away sometimes.
You know, hey, You know, Chris, I appreciate you supporting me on this one because not a lot of people thought having a cat cafe where we serve cats was a good idea. But you got the permits for me, sir.
I did. I called them permits.
That's you know what? I'm looking next door and I see that the space is empty, and I'm wondering maybe we should expand.
That's what I'm thinking. Although we did have a lot of protests on social media about this once they found out what we're actually doing.
Well, you know what? I mean, they can all go and bite it, okay, as far as I'm concerned, because quite frankly, they haven't got a post to scratch on.
They can get feline rabies for all I care. Too far? Too far?
No. Oh, man. Yeah. So, I think you and I are fantastic together.
I think you and I are fantastic together. Susan, but why do we always get litter box duty?
I don't know.
And how many cats does it take to make this much scat?
I mean, they have like a whole refrigerator full of them, you know. And then there's more in the alley.
I was just going to ask, how do dead frozen cats poop?
No, I mean, they're still in the refrigerator. They're just a little cold. The ones in the freezer. Yeah, those are the ones we don't have to clean up anymore.
Hey, Susan, now that you mentioned cold, is there something in our relationship I should know? Because you've been kind of cold to me lately.
Well, I mean, honestly, Ron, this is not the most romantic place, you know, to foster a relationship.
Yeah, but this is like, you know, in that movie The Martian where he was like, you know, growing things. I got all kind of things planted here in the scat.
You've been planting things in the litter boxes, Ron?
Yeah, it's like fertilizer.
That salad we had last night, that was store-bought salad, right? You didn't grow that.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I can't fault you for being resourceful.
Hey, is there a way we could recycle this stuff?
It sounds like you've already found a way.
You got me again.
You know, maybe this could be a good thing. You know, maybe we could start our own little business back here.
Yeah, there's a place next door I've been looking at.
Oh my gosh, yeah. We should buy that, and we should sell these vegetables you're growing.
Now that's the kind of thinking I like.
I mean, I'm not going to eat there, but
Look, I'm so afraid of coming here that I dressed the cat on the street with bunny ears. I'm not gonna eat there. I'm sorry.
Oh, hey, cool, whatever. Like, I mean, you know, we can eat wherever you want.
What? You've been talking about coming to this place for like 2 months.
Whatever. Like, I mean, like, you ever listen to me?
What do you mean, whatever?
You don't want to eat there? We don't eat there. What do you want? Whatever you want. You know what? Whatever.
Oh,
this is the worst blind date ever.
That's not what you said earlier. You said if we don't go eat there, that your life would be ruined. All I'm saying is I have a problem eating fresh cats. That's all I'm saying.
We're not going to eat the cats. They serve the cats. We watch them serve the cats, and then we eat while they're serving cat. They're not serving cat. They're serving cats.
They're serving cats to cats? That's what I'm hearing.
No, I'm messing this all up. Look, Heather. Look, they cook food for cats, and then
Gilbert, come on, Heather. You told me we were going to eat a fresh cat. That's what you said.
I did say that. You're right. I know, but then I got here and I realized that's not what they do here. That's not their vibe. I'm so sorry.
Are you sure?
Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? He's feisty. He's feisty.
Yeah, I mean, but look, a hairless cat or a tabby or a long hair cat are all going to taste the same in the stir fry.
But I mean, this is one of those weird cats that are like grow like 15 times a regular cat. Are you sure this should be on the menu?
Yeah, Jumbo. Look, everybody's supersizing everything, right?
Hey, everybody's supersizing everything, right? Look at this carrot, Susan.
It's huge. It's huge.
Why, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna make so much money off this idea, man.
We're going to make so much money off of this idea. Oh my God, I put it on the menu and it was sold out within the first hour. You're a genius. Thank you, Chris.
Eventually, something had to work out. Bag of Glass restaurant did not work out.
No, it didn't. It didn't. You know what? I've got a bunch of other stuff that I want to try here.
I got a bunch of other stuff I want to try here.
Damn it.
Those are some nice tomatoes, Susan.
Yeah, these
Really nice
are some
tomatoes.
great tomatoes. And look at this kale.
No, I was talking about the tomatoes. I wasn't using a euphemism.
Oh, okay. Well,
But now that you brought it up,
I just, this is really successful. And, maybe I want to give our relationship another shot. Maybe
This is really successful, and I want to give our relationship like another shot, right?
Right.
So, if you don't want to eat, oh, honey, I can't hear you.
I mean, I can't hear you.
What is going on?
I'm just saying. Look at this idea. We can make cat-like puppets and we can sell them. They can pick the one they want out. They can then eat it and then take home the carcass for a souvenir.
They can take home the carcass for souvenir. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just like bonus.
What? You know what? Like, seriously, I understand eating cat. I tried it, and I'll admit the cat gumbo was pretty good. I'll give you that.
Again,
but now we gotta try eating humans. I'm not sure this relationship is going where I expected it to go.
Again, there was no cat in the cat gumbo. It's just called cat gumbo because it's gumbo for cats.
Why would you call it cat gumbo?
It's a very confusing menu.
It's like seafood gumbo. It's like chicken gumbo. So cat has to be cats in there. There has to be cats in there.
No, look at the fine print. No cats.
Well, I can't read.
look at the fine print. It's scat gumbo.
Oh, I don't know that that's the best name.
Are you sure? Because look at the size of these mushrooms are really growing well in the scat.
Yeah, you're right. And you've been right before. So yeah, scat gumbo. Let's do it.
I'm going to cook us up a big old pot.
Scat gumbo. Let's do it. Scat gumbo. Let's do it.
Scat gumbo. Let's do it.
Scat gumbo. Let's do it.
Scat
Scat
gumbo.
gumbo.
Let's do it.
Come on, Suzanne.
Tonight's show, we ask you to support us. Go to the website, improductionsllc.com, click on the merch button, and you can pick yourself up a shirt of the grid. Why not? It's there. It's available. It's stylish. You can look at my chest. I mean, what more do you need? So go over to our merchandise spot and check that out and pick yourself up some swag from us. With that said, let me get all my players up on the screen. We're going to play some CSI MSU. We're going to make a murder out of these jokes right here, right now. We are going to tell some jokes based off an occupation. It's going to be great. Angie, what occupation are we going for in the first one? a tailor. CSI Miss U.
Susan. Looks like this guy got all cut up.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Ron. Looks like this guy's been sewn up.
Oh.
Chris. Funniest crime scene I've seen in a while. It's got me in stitches.
Oh.
Oh no.
All right, we're gonna keep it going, Angie. Let's get another suggestion. Slaughterhouse floor manager.
Ron. Well, looks like enough said with the title.
Well, it looks like he sliced his beef too thin.
Oh, nice. Nelson. Looks like this guy, he's Vonnegut all up.
Ooh. Ron. Looks like this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, Slaughterhouse 5.
Ignacio, looks like this guy's USD dead.
No.
Oh.
Nelson. Looks like this guy went to Purdue.
Chris wants to go, guys. Let Chris go.
Go, Chris.
Chris.
It's gonna be good.
Looks like this guy wasn't good in a fight. Looks like he was a chicken.
Oh.
Let's get a little bit less morbid occupation there, Angie. Oh, a therapist.
Lisa. Looks like this therapist ran out of time.
Oh, nice.
Chris. Looks like this guy's literally got a split personality.
Nice.
Ron. Looks like this guy just thinks he's dead.
Nelson. Hey, guys, look, man, he fell to his death. He had a Freudian slip.
Oh. Ignacio, looks like this guy. Well, that's all the time we have for today.
Oh.
Chris. Looks like this guy tried to skin her.
Ron. Looks like this guy has got the ultimate mother issues.
Oh. Wow, let's keep it going. One more occupation here. Coach? Coach it is. Coach.
Lisa. Looks like this guy blew his last whistle.
Ah, nice.
Susan. Looks like this guy's not going into overtime.
Ooh.
Ignacio, looks like this guy climbed the rope to heaven.
Oh, nice, Rod.
Ron. Looks like this guy got a dead card.
Oh!
Chris. Looks like this guy got a touch down.
Ignacio, look like this guy belly checked out.
Oh.
Nice.
Susan. Looks like this guy reached the end zone.
Ooh.
Nelson. Good, Lisa.
Looks like this guy's sliding home.
Nice, Rod.
Ooh. Looks like this guy got put on the coffin.
Oh.
Nelson. Well, he's definitely dead because it's Craig T. Nelson.
Chris. Looks like this guy got put in the funeral box.
Wow.
Chris?
Ron. Looks like this guy took sudden death, literally.
Let's see. Our final game, Yeah, I know you just said all at home.
Aw.
I know, I heard it. I
Aw.
heard it. For our final game tonight, before we leave, please swing by inproductionsllc.com/donate if you can donate something for the show. We've entertained you for the last hour. We're going to go out with a bang. We're going to do get to know Chris. Chris, can you come up on the screen here for us? And you know what? We've been asking folks to ask questions about sketch comedy, to ask questions about you. Is there anything you want to tell us about your career in sketch comedy and in improv and Chicago theater?
Yeah, I'd love to. I actually got started in Chicago comedy pretty late. I came back after working as a newspaper reporter, and I went to church. One of my former youth group advisors said, "Didn't you say you'd take a class at Second City?" And I was like, "Yeah, fine." And then it was the best decision I ever made.
Then thousands of dollars, you're now here. All right, cool. With that said, Angie, are there any questions for Chris in the chat? Did anybody get a chance to ask any pertinent questions? Oh, okay. Why aren't there more drawings in sketch comedy? Interesting question. You want to answer that, Chris?
Yes, because we as sketch comedians are pretty self-absorbed, and we can't focus on actually drawing on paper while we're trying to get a joke out. So I would say that's pretty much it. Also, we're just bad at drawing, most of us, and that's why we hire people to do our show posters.
Well, let's see what we inspire. Let's see what scenes are inspired by that little diatribe. Let's see here.
Yeah, can you make that a little slimmer? I want the picture to show me as very skinny.
Mon chéri. There's no need for you to hide anything of you. Everything I draw of you, I put on this paper. It looks elegant.
I hear the words, but yeah, no. Still make it slender.
Why do you want to change your body? I adore your body. I adore every single curve that comes off of you. I want to make love to every single part of your body as if it was a nice jelly-filled donut that I could squish with my bare hands.
Well, you can squish all the jelly-filled donuts you want. I'm okay with that. But I'm still going to say on the poster that's going to be in public, I have to be slender.
I am an artiste. You will not tell me how to draw anything. I will do as I please because I have the vision to make this poster the best poster Chicago Improv has ever seen.
Okay, if I'm not telling you what to do, then squish your own damn donuts.
You wouldn't dare leave me in the middle of a pose, would you?
I would.
Tag out Lisa. Hi, I'm Chris, and I'm a reporter who's here to do a sketch of you.
Well, it is a crude mechanism for you to do so, but I will allow it.
If you don't mind.
What do you wish for me to think about?
You know, there was that lady that just left.
Yes.
Why don't you think about her? Ooh, more angst. Too much angst. Hey, have you ever heard of Second City?
Hey, yes. I have heard of it. It is quite an institution, yeah?
I don't know, but I'm kind of thinking maybe this artist thing's not working out that well for me.
You know what you should do? Perhaps you should take a class there. They will teach you how to do the sketch comedy.
Oh, and I'll make millions of bucks with that, right?
Don't quit your day job.
That's not encouraging.
It is the truth. The truth in comedy.
Oh, you're saying I should go to I.O.
Perhaps you may want to. It's in and out. That you go in and out of comedy.
You know, you're kind of an annoyance.
You do not know. Comedy is a sport, my friend.
Hey, you keep this up, and I'm gonna put you under the gun.
It is okay because I am good friends with the Jimmy Karain.
Oh man, you are bug house. Let me tell you, you are bug house.
Yes, but that will tickle your gorilla and tango later.
Now you're talking.
Let me
Now-
draw you, Chris. Let me draw you.
Oh, let me put this at a little jaunty angle here.
That is very Michael Jackson of you. You're a fan of Michael Jackson.
Ooh, do you know him?
I knew him.
New?
It's a very sad story. The man
Oh,
could
a
dance.
story. A story. Tell me.
The man could dance. He could sing. He
Good
was a
dance,
staple
sing.
part of our comedy routines. And now he's nowhere to be found. He was a legend.
He's missing. Is he missing?
He's missing, yes.
Check it out. Is that him dancing?
That is him! Magnifique! You know the Michael Jackson.
Stay with this reporting thing.
I think you should. Forget the second city. You need to go to the Chicago Tribune.
Oh, I'm gonna be a sketch artist.
Yes.
Check this one out. I think I could work for the CPD.
Yes, that is, it looks like a mushroom melting.
Tag out Nelson. Ron, ever since you became a sketch artist here, we've caught every single criminal that has done a crime. You know?
I hate to blow my own horn, but yeah.
You're probably the best this department's ever seen.
Yeah, I'm not gonna argue with that.
Yeah. You know, the only thing that can make you a little bit better, I think you should take a single class at Second City, you know?
Ooh, in what? What should I take it in?
Oh, I guess probably sketch, you know.
Sketch comedy. I see what you did. You must be taking classes there.
Yeah, I've taken a couple classes, but you know, I think like your drawings are good, but let's add a little comedy to the, you know, to the whole bureau.
You know what? We could be like what was it? What was their names? Nelson and
Oh, shit.
Mike Nichols and May. We could be the new Nichols and May.
See, you already know way more about comedy than me.
I just took the history class.
Oh, well, I haven't taken that one yet, but listen, you know, I want the criminals coming here. I want them to be scared, but I also want them to laugh, so.
It's always good to get them laughing because then they blurt things out when they're
Yeah,
not
you
thinking.
gotta let their guard down.
Hey, you know what? I got a big tip.
Yeah.
That recent snowstorm,
Yeah.
this guy named Chris was calling dibs on parking spots without digging them out first.
Not on my watch.
Yeah, and check out behind his place. I heard it's all kind of ice over there.
Oh, well. You gotta dig that ice out if you want to call dibs on the land underneath it.
No. I mean ice like, you know, Jules. He's a thief.
Oh, you're such a better cop than me, too. Well, we gotta catch him.
Let's lay a trap.
Yeah. Let's write like a 3 to 5 page plan with different parts, different lines.
You know what? But let's leave some room for improv in there.
Yeah, because we want to be able to, you know, make some decisions on the fly. But
Yeah,
at
so
least have
let's
an
get a
outline.
premise. Let's get a premise.
The premise is we are catching a jewel thief.
Damn it. There you go. You're
Right.
so smart.
Oh
That is
no!
great. Hey, can we fit some bent back chairs in your car?
Yeah, I can fit about 3 in my trunk, 3 in the back seat.
Speaking of putting things in the back seat, let's get Chris back up on the screen. Chris, I think we might have a couple more questions for you. Let's see. Angie, do we have any other questions for Chris? Oh, okay. Pat, wow, Chris, this is really, really specific here. Why don't you
Yeah.
call your mother more often? I hope this doesn't turn dark on us real fast. You want to answer that one?
What?
Do you want to answer
Oh.
that question?
Oh, look at the time. So I don't call my mother more often because she asks me questions like this in shows.
Oh, okay.
No, because I'm a bad son.
Oh, you're a bad son? What would quantify you being a bad son? Just the fact that you don't call your mother often, or that you're just a bad person?
Oh no, I'm an okay person, but I just don't call enough. And you know, I could do other things. You know, I could be a better
How
son.
has that influenced your sketch comedy career? I'm just curious.
Oh well, you know, see, like they support me, for example, they came to one of my shows at, I think they mentioned IO Theater. And yeah, during improv, somebody said, oh, there's a dog in this scene. And so I became a dog and went on the stage and, you know, a dog would lick itself. So of course that's what I did. And they were sitting there in the front row going, you know, this is what we paid all that money to, you know, help him go through college for. And we're so proud of this, son.
Money well spent, apparently. That's
Yeah, so I probably owe them way more than I'm actually giving back, just for that.
Excellent. Well, okay, Chris, we're gonna use that as an inspiration for the next few scenes here.
Oh, good.
Pick up.
Yeah, yes, honey.
Hey,
Yes.
Mom, it's me again. It's not Chris. It's not Chris, Mom. It's Ron.
Oh, hi, Ron.
Hey, Mom, it's me again. 23rd time today. I've called you 23 times, Mom. Make sure you lock that down.
I know.
Mom,
my phone says it's Ron.
It's
Ron.
me, Mom. It's me, Ron, Mom. It's not Chris.
I even changed my ringer to say it's Ron.
Chris
It's
is not
Ron, not
called.
Chris.
Mom. I heard you needed. Hold on, I got a call coming in. Hello?
Hey, you calling Mom?
I'm calling Mom right now, man. Can you get off the phone, please?
Can you get off the phone so I can talk to her?
No, I'm gonna call
tried
Mom.
calling.
Bye. Mom. I heard you needed a dog, Mom. I would be your dog, Mom. I could be your dog, Mom.
Honey, how much is this gonna cost me?
No, Mom. I want to do anything for you, Mom.
I gotta go right now. I got another phone call.
Okay, I'll wait right here, Mom. I'll wait right here for you, Mom.
All right. I'll be back. Yes, hello.
Hey,
Hello?
Mom, it's me, it's Chris.
She hung up on me.
Hi, Chris.
Hey, Mom, I've been trying to get through for the last 4 weeks and I can't get
I
through.
was talking to your brother, Ron.
See, Ron's an ass. I don't like Ron anymore.
Hey, language.
Fine. Ron is a jerk.
Language, that's your brother. You love him.
I'd love him a lot more if he'd stop calling so I can talk to my dear old mother who invested so much in my life.
I invest in both of my children's life. I do not pick favorites.
Well, you talked to him for 4 weeks straight. Well, how do you think that makes me feel?
Because he calls 23 times a day. If I don't pick up, he calls again.
But how am I supposed? I can't match 20. I have a real job, Mom.
Well, why can't we do three-way calling? Why is that such a terrible
Because
thing?
I can't three-way call. I'm an IT consultant. I can't.
Wait a minute. If you have this wonderful job that I paid for you to get, how can you not figure out three-way calling? Your Aunt Gertie does three-way callings with her
Oh
girlfriends.
my God, see, you keep comparing me to other people in the family. Why can't you just compare me to like a Joe Schmo kind of guy? Those are special people.
I don't know Joe Schmo. We've had this conversation 12 times. I
Tag out
don't
Nelson.
friend Joe.
Tag out Nelson. All right, Mrs. Mom Terry.
Hi.
If
You're
you can show me on the dial where your son licked the dog.
Oh, it was just right about there. It was very inappropriate, but I don't think he should be punished for very long. I think it should just be like a slap on the wrist.
Tag out Ron. Mom, what the hell? You turned me into the cops for licking the dog?
You know it's animal cruelty. You know how I love my animals. Now that I'm older, I dedicate my life to
I got Lisa.
for their sake.
Well, I bet you if Chris did this, he'd be okay with it.
I told you she'd find a reason to dump you just like the reason she dumped me.
Shut up.
I told
No.
you.
No, Mom loves me.
No, she doesn't love
Yes,
dog
she
lickers.
does.
She doesn't
She
love
loves me
dog
so
lickers.
much. Yes, she does. Like
Fine.
she let me lick the dog.
That's a punishment, not a reward.
No, I mean,
Look at all the trouble you're in. I have to hire you a lawyer.
I know,
God, man, you know how expensive lawyers are?
but at the time it seemed cool. Okay, it seemed cool at the time.
Look, you spent thousands of dollars to train to do comedy. What made you think licking a dog was funny?
COVID, man. I've only been doing Zoom improv.
Oh my God, man. Get back to the real world. You gotta snap back. I'm hoping the judge will be lenient on you. I'm hoping that they don't send you off to some horrible prison where all they have are dog wardens.
Or shit, what if he makes me do more improv classes?
Tag out Nelson. All right. Now, As your lawyer, I just need to ask you a couple of things.
Sure.
Where did you lick the dog?
And that's it! Everybody, let me have my whole cast come back. I'm just going to wear this. Let me have everybody come back. John, if you could go and turn on your camera as well. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, we have been the cast of The Grid. Special shout out to Chris Terry. Yeah. Special shout out to John Welch. John, go ahead and unmute yourself. We're going to interview you real quick after we talk to Chris. Chris, where can people find more information about your dog licking ways and your comedy? What can we learn more about?
I'm trying to reform my dog licking ways, but
Oh, honey, you're fine. It's all right.
thanks, Sketch Mom. I'm with a group called the Stuntmen, and we are working on some audio improvised serial action adventure comedies, and also some video sketches. So we're going to have those in the near future.
Excellent. Where can they find you? Instagram or Facebook or
Instagram, Facebook. We're working on a website right now.
Oh, excellent. So check out the Stuntman Chicago on Facebook, Instagram. Go ahead and follow them and find out when they are releasing more material and performing near you. John, you do stand-up comedy. Why don't you tell a little bit about yourself, where you're doing it, and where people can catch you next?
Yeah, hey, I'm John, doing stand-up comedy. I'm actually in Nelson's Second City class right now.
What?
Yeah, it's crazy. You guys can find me on Twitter at John the Side, like on the side, but John, and on TikTok at John the Other Side.
John the Other Side on TikTok and on Instagram. Go check it out. John will be ripping up a stage virtually or in real life near you. With that said, we're going to see if this works out. We have been the cast of The Grid collectively, but individually tonight we are
On.
Susan.
Lisa, Chris's mother.
Chris.
I'm Nelson.
Ignacio.
And Angie. And we got John as well. Wave goodbye to everybody. Thank you for watching, and tune in 2 weeks.